So the last position for the self-massage would be lying on your back. So the tools that you'll need is a wooden spoon, a wooden spatula, or a knife, as well as a ball. So this time we're using a lacrosse ball. So I'm gonna lay on my back. We're gonna use this side here. This is the top of my hip. And we know that TFL runs this way, sartorius runs this way, rectus femoris runs this way. So I could have the blunt part of my massage tool moving upward and downward, side to side for sartorius, moving slightly down, getting onto rectus femoris, and then moving out to the side for TFL. And then I can move downward. Now right here, this bony prominence, you don't want to go directly on top of it. You could go right up to it, the front of it, even the back of it, but do not go right on top of it because it could cause some bruising. And you could just position the blunt part into that area, as well as you could use the wedge shape of that tool or the spatula to get right in between the fibers. So I'll remove that. Here's the blunt end. That was for sartorius. This is for TFL. And 2 finger widths below the front part of your hip. And you're on rectus femoris, moving up and down, side to side. Now, if you want to get very specific, here's the butter knife. I have a cloth to wrap around the butter knife handle. If you want to get more specific. So that was sartorius. This is TFL. Rectus femoris. Here's the ball. You can place the ball and have your hands on top and just roll, moving up and down, roll in circles. To capture that area. Now ideally you probably would like to have 2 or 3 pillows here, just to relax your head. In that area. Now, the butter knife, as well as the blunt end, can be used for iliacus. So this is hip area. I'm going on an angle, going on the inside. So if you want, you can move slide your abdominals and your intestines a little bit off. And once you hit bone, then you know that you're safe. If there's tissue there, then you know that there may be some intestines or abdominal muscles there. Sorry, you are going through the abdominal muscles, but you want to shift the intestines away. And then you move up and down, or what you could do is just straighten your leg as you hold that pressure. And then let go of the pressure as you bring the leg back up. Apply the pressure as you slide the leg back down. If you don't feel comfortable with this, with iliopsoas, it's understandable because it can be tender. But first start off with gentle pressure and then see how you feel the next day. Now with the knife, here's my hip bone. Move on the inside and then move up and down along the inside of my hip, or leave it there and then straighten my leg out with pressure on, pressure off as I bring my leg up, and do that several times, about 3 to 5 times.